Alcohol opens you up to negative spirits. Now let me explain. Remember that time you blacked out, you don't remember anything? Shoot, maybe you don't even know how you got home. Maybe you did some things you later regret. Maybe that wasn't even you. Did you ever stop and think about who was operating your vehicle if you weren't even conscious?
Wait. Hold up. That liquor get in your system and you lose all consciousness. That's why you can't remember nothing that you did when you wake up the next day. And if you lucky, you probably will wake up in your own bed and not in another man's bed, or at worst, in a jailhouse bed from a DUI charge from the night before. Think about what I'm saying. That alcohol is a spiritual substance. That's why every store that sell it call it spirits. Carry on.
Of the word alcohol, from the Arabic term al-ghul, or body-eating spirit. It's also the origin where we get the word ghul.
Stop that shit. Wait, so this alcohol word comes from the Arabic word akul or some shit like that. He said akul, which means body-eating spirit. And this shit is legally sold in stores. Somebody comment below, did you ever, what's going on? Because they calling it exactly what it is, a body-eating spiritual drink that causes all kind of mental and health issues. Interesting. Carry on.
Look, when you're intoxicated, you're opening up your soul essence. So look, we all know alcohol lowers your inhibitions, and a lot of people use it as a social lubricant because it allows them to be more confident. But in the same breath, it also leaves your etheric system more energetically open. Your auric defense is now on the low, and negative entities can and will take over. Why do you think we call certain alcohol spirits? And then we also...
Stop it right there. So when hard liquor enter your system, when you take a shot of that liquor and it get in your system, it penetrates your mind and then control your spirit by enabling the inner you to come out. Like the things a sober mind can't say, it will say under the influence of alcohol, or cool of that shit he just said. And the people that be shy and quiet when they sober turn into loud and wild people with that goddamn cup in their hand. And the people that are non-violent, I'm talking about the people that won't fight, they choose violence when they get drunk. Think about what I'm saying. It all starts with a cup of liquor, and that's crazy. Carry on.
Then we also have jinn, which is a jinn, or another Arabic word for a type of spirit that can manipulate humans. It's also where we get the word genie. Look.
Wait, stop. What did he just say? Y'all heard what he said what that term gin stand for? Gin, you shot a gin. Let me get a hit of the gin. Pour me some gin. All that shit come from the Arabic term, a spirit that can manipulate humans. And that's where they get the word genie from, which comes out of a goddamn bottle. Just like Aladdin, that movie Aladdin, the genie come out of the bottle. That's a symbolic message, meaning whatever you thinking will become your reality when you drink up out this goddamn bottle. And this is why our drunk uncles be acting like this. That's why auntie them get drunk and they act like this, because they ain't got control of their goddamn spirit. And that's why all these people take a shot of gin and get on straight demon time. You never see somebody get drunk and become a nice, happy person. You always see a drunk person turn into a person that, unless you drunk with them, you probably don't want to be around them while they're intoxicated, because they acting a different kind of way. Carry on.
Our bodies are spiritual vehicles, and if you're not operating that vehicle, something else can take you over. And that's exactly how people black out. That dark entity attached itself to you and took you out for a joyride. We've all seen it, where somebody gets mad, belligerent, angry, they start getting out of control, screaming, fighting. What do you think that is? That is literally a demonic possession. And we
stop this shit. So that's the demonic spirit taking control over the vulnerable and turning them into a villain. So many people in prison right now, because they got drunk and shot somebody and they ain't even mean it. Somebody just stepped on their shoe and they were just, man, I'm drunk. Boom. So many people right now just driving to make it home from the goddamn club and hit somebody's child. Now they in prison with a DUI and a goddamn vehicle homicide. Think about what I'm saying. Or even worse, so many women out there caught, or men too, caught uncurable diseases because they got drunk and laid up in a sick man bed. It go on. Carry on.
Belligerent, angry, they start getting out of control, screaming, fighting. What do you think that is? That is literally a demonic possession. And we see it in alcoholics all the time, where the consumption of alcohol literally leads to the consumption of the human body. and the consumption of the human spirit.
Stop that shit. Again, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer, Alzheimer's, and so many other diseases come from heavy consumption of liquor. If you having a drink, a Don Julio every goddamn day, or a shot of Hennessy, or a shot of gin, like y'all said, let me get a shot of gin, I just came home from work. You putting yourself at risk for organ failure. Consumption of alcohol is definitely consumption of the body. Carry on.
Now, I wouldn't say alcohol in its original sense is evil because it was originally used as rituals, rites, ceremonies, etc. But today, you should know that the alcohol industry is procured by some of the most elite Satanists like the Rothschild dynasty. We only see a small percentage of the physical spectrum, and there are multiple forces working behind the scenes, and just because you can't see them doesn't mean they can't affect you. Wake up to the world around you and you realize that we live inside an ancient religious cult schooled in these black magic arts. Now you know the reason why they've got a liquor store on every corner.
Stop that shit. The elites of the world is so evil that they created legal substances, they created laws to patrol and control those that overuse the bottles that they created. This is crazy. And if you think about it, you only see liquor stores in the hood, not in the suburbs. That's by design, not mistake. They trying to get our people to be drunks so they could control their spirit and send them to prison for poor decisions. Or even worse, send them to the morgue for initiating their own death. Now, after watching all this information, would you still be getting drunk this weekend? Or is this the end of your relationship with alcohol? Comment below, like this video, make sure you share this with somebody and tag somebody that you get, tag your drinking partner in the goddamn comment. Make sure you hit that follow button too. Drinking partner, hit the follow button too. I got some more shit coming for your drunk ass. Y'all comment below, like this video, right? Make sure you share it, goddammit. We the business.
I would have withdrawals. Like if I couldn't drink, if I didn't make it to the liquor store on Saturday night, that was before they were serving it on Sundays. If I didn't have it by Saturday night, I was going insane Sunday. Like, and here's the thing. People think alcoholism is a sickness. Alcoholism is a demon. It is demonic. There was an unclean spirit that would throw me in cavort into fits and rages. Like, I remember blacking out. That thing would consume me till I was unrecognizable.
Sometimes you see a person drinking, they turn to something different. Like, damn, what energy is that? Like, the spirits do take over you when you drink. It can become demonic. You know what I'm saying? Voodoo utilizes liquor for a reason because you get into that spirit. And when you got that portal open, then, you know, those energies can enter you. You feel me? Like, you don't even recognize them no more. Like, they spirit and shifted and changed. Person be on drugs and it's like, that ain't my friend. That ain't the homie. That ain't my brother. That ain't my sister. That ain't my father. That ain't my mother. That ain't my uncle. That ain't my auntie. Like, damn, who is this in you? You feel me? And we don't have enough spiritual conversations around these things to understand how those energies are affecting us. And so we got to cleanse our spirit. Otherwise, we have these gateways and we have these portals that are open, right? That enter us and control us. So we be caught up in these spirits and we be operating like little demons. You go on the block, people will tell you, I'm on demon time. Yes, you're not on God time. Because now all you can do is be controlled and ruled by lower, by shame, by guilt, by lust. So when we talk about our culture, like what percentage of us are on these drugs that are caught up in these spirits that we can't even trust?